What is happening, Ranger Nation? It is Kwing here, and it's time for another Power Rangers news update, because Battle for the Grid is coming out this Tuesday. But that's not the earth-shattering news that the game is dropping Tuesday, March 26th on the Switch and the Xbox, April for PS4, and summer for the PC. No. That's just the appetizer for the meal that I have for you guys. So make sure you like that button for this hype, because you're not going to believe it. Also, the fact that I've known about this for some time, it feels like a confession and also like a great relief, because my blood pressure's been through the roof thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna spill the beans, because I've known since February about one character. But anyway, 2 characters have officially been leaked, and they are legit in the game. The first character, I don't care about spoilers, Gold Ranger Jason! Yeah! And I can't tell you the full story of how I learned the character would be in the game, but I can tell you guys how Gold Ranger 2.0 campaign started. And yes, that is the official name that Ranger Board and even Enway call it, Gold Ranger Campaign 2.0. But anyway, as soon as the game was leaked, and I'm talking about the press sheet was in circulation in January, I was on the phone asking them, is this really happening? And once I found out the game was really happening, I was like, okay, Gold Ranger. So from January, February, and even, no, just until February, because I kind of cooled my jets after finding out about Gold Ranger and was very careful not to mention Gold Ranger, because the developers weren't happy about that. But there was no huge widespread leak, so to the leakers, thank you for not spoiling stuff. You guys, you know, it was cool you found out. It was cool I found out. But I'm very proud of the Power Rangers game community for not leaking the characters until a week before release. So good job. Everybody needs to give themselves a thumbs up if you were involved with that. But anyway, so that is how the Gold Ranger campaign started back in January. And it would be pleasantries in phone calls, emails, text messages. I'm crazy. Gold Ranger's my favorite character. I'm sorry. Chris from Toko Chris says that he is the biggest Gold Ranger fan. I think I'd have to fight him to the death, because I'm pretty hardcore and crazy. So, yeah. You don't want me to morph, Chris, because I will morph! Gold Ranger power! But anyway, so crazy me, pestering Enway, Lionsgate, and Hasbro since January. I have no regrets. I really don't. So I did that, and in between, to kind of like smoothen over the Gold Ranger stuff, I would be spitballing ideas for skins, ideas like spark damage, Red Ranger, Dragon Shield, all that stuff. Just talking back and forth. It was a lot of fun speaking to Enway and stuff about Battle for the Grid and things that I wanted to see in the game. Things that you guys wanted to see. I would email them lists of your comments, and we would have fun conversations on the phone about your guys' suggestions. And the only cool thing that I remember doing, besides pestering them about Gold Ranger, which I can talk about, because, I mean, it was just kind of how our phone conversations went. So we would chat, and I was like, so how you guys doing with the leak, with the trailer and things like that? And I was like, why would, you know, it's got to be crazy for you guys right now because of the Mortal Kombat thing that happened, you know, in California, that big thing in January. And, you know, I was like, he's shooting for April release. It's kind of crazy. But I was like, you know what? There's something that can be done, and I know you guys can pull this off. Get the Ranger actors involved. Like, help them hype up the game. Also, remember Smash Brothers? They were doing this thing where they were teasing characters on a Smash Brothers website. Get a website up there, show characters, show gameplay of the characters, build up that hype. And I have to say, the community manager nailed it, because the hype train for Power Rangers has been going full speed since January. So that dude needs a promotion, all right? I'm just saying. It was also a lot of fun speaking to him and just talking all these different ideas. You guys have had some amazing ideas, like Ranger Slayer as the Blue Samurai Ranger for a skin with the bow and arrow, because Ranger Slayer uses a bow and arrow. Movie Red as a skin for Jason. I mean, these are really creative ideas. You guys need to get into game development. That's insane. I couldn't even come up with half this stuff. I was just pestering about Gold Ranger and Jason Dragon Shield, and after I found out about Gold Ranger, I was done. I was like, I don't need to petition anything. Think of something up for a video. Master Morpher Tommy. There we go. There, I'm contributing new ideas. So, the Bulk and Skull question was the funnest one to pitch to them. But it felt like I was pitching ideas to them. But I just want to give apologies to a bunch of my friends for pretending to be hyped along with you about Gold Ranger. It's not that I was sworn to secrecy. I was very careful because I had a copyright thing happen to a bunch of my Power Ranger news videos by Hasbro shortly after I found out about Gold Ranger. Coincidence? I don't think so. But some of the information in those videos, especially the one that got pulled down, I spilled the beans about the March release date, which I was being hypothetical. I had no way of knowing it was going to be at the end of March. And I had the full character roster of 15 and some other stuff that, you know, they pulled. So that's why that interview never went up. They said I could re-edit it, but I just didn't feel like it because I was like, oh man, I'm such a bad person. What did I do? So yeah, that's why the interview never went back up, and there was no follow-up interview. But my relationship with the Power Rangers brand is stronger than ever. Gold Ranger's going to be in the game, super hyped about that. And the other character, if you don't want spoilers, now's the time to click away off this video and come back later when the game comes out. Alright, you ready? The White Ranger that is in this game is White Mystic Ranger, which is Udine, or Udana, one of the other. I can never say her name right. But she is a popular character from Power Rangers Legacy Wars that is in this game. So that is something to be really excited about. And the other colors for Rangers that will appear in this game that I have no idea who they are, but I have some ideas based on popularity from Legacy Wars and other things. A Blue Ranger, a Purple Ranger, and a Silver Ranger. And for the Blue Rangers, I would go with either Preston, Coda, Billy, or maybe the new Beast Morphers guy, because I think he should be in it. I think it'd be cool to have Beast Morphers in it. He seems to be like the most popular character so far, him and Roxy. And for the Silver, I would have to go with my man Zane, you know, in Space Silver. There's no Space Ranger yet. You got to have at least one character from the seasons of 25. That's my take on that. That would be kind of cool. And I don't know anything else. That's all I know. So spoilers are done. Other than Gold Ranger, my lips are sealed. Go back and see who the other color Ranger is, because I talked about two. But in the comment section below, tell me how hyped you are for Gold Ranger Power and the success of Gold Ranger Campaign 2.0, which they laughingly told me may have worked this time, or it may not have. They will never tell me, and that's what good PR does. And I want to know how many of you guys are getting this game on Tuesday, so let me know. This is not the end of Power Ranger news. We have tons of fun stuff to talk about, like the season passes, stages, all kinds of things that I can't talk about here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. So until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. May the power protect you, and I will see you guys this Tuesday with Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Yeah! See ya.